Okay, whores. This is all pre-recorded because my audio is being an absolute thought. So, yeah. I have to talk really close to the microphone or else it won't come up at all. I'm not sure if I'm just a very quiet person or if my cough. If my mic is just a piece of shit. So, basically what I'm doing here is a tutorial on expressions. So basically what I was establishing here is that tiny pupils tend to establish a more scared, shocked, or angry perspective. This can work other ways. I have a deviation on my DeviantArt titled simply Merry Christmas. I don't know why I say it like that. But it has very big pupils, but it also very much reads as unsettling and very weird. Now, moving on, this is an example of big pupils, which pretty much always read as calm in my experience. Keep in mind, this entire video is just me talking out of my ass to try and help a friend of mine. I have never been to art school. I wouldn't even argue that I'm very good at expressions. But, yeah. So, this big fucking round pupil really reads as calm. Maybe it's very big, so it kind of even reads as sickly in a way. Maybe even like rabies or weed. It just interprets as not natural when you have the pupils being absolutely fucking gigantic, which can work for some styles. It doesn't work for mine. I'm sorry. I have a cold. It's getting better, but it's still there. So, then I started drawing smiles and shit. So, when you see an upturned, mouth, it pretty much always reads as a smile. It doesn't matter if you're trying to make it look shocked, it doesn't look shocked. It looks like it's smiling. If you see both sides of the smile and, like, one of them is turned down, it kind of looks like they're up to something, in my opinion. Now, looking over at this weird thing I was doing. Fucking. So you see one with very small pupils. The eyebrows are down, and the mouth is downwards. And of course, it looks very angry and shocked. It doesn't look like it approves of the fact that you eat nut. But that lower one, it's got big pupils. It's got a smile. It's got them eyebrows. It approve of you eating the nut. I'm sorry that I talk like this. So. Now, this was just a whole weird fucking thing. So, there's a spectrum. One end of the spectrum is 0% energy in an expression. And at the other end of the thing is 100% energy expression. Now, usually, things at the opposite end, like the 0% energy end, or close to that end, have bigger pupils than things at the other end. This is a whole video just talking about pupils, basically. So I'm doodling a stupid little thing on my screen. I cannot draw for the life of me, I'm sorry. And it has fairly big pupils compared to the eye. One of them is just fucking black. I don't know why. It's not insanely big because my style is it's not that it's realistic, but I'm definitely trying to go closer to being realistic, if that makes any sense, even remotely. So the other end though got this fucking edgy ass crooked smile, I guess. This narrow tilted eye with a very tiny pupil compared to the rest of the eye. I'm sorry, did that hurt? So yeah, it looks very energetic. You can make a calm or a neutral or a happy expression that very much looks energetic. I've never done it. And now what I'm doing right now is a reenactment of that one deviation from my DeviantArt gallery that I have discussed already. It's called Merry Christmas. And I think this was supposed to be me addressing the whole, it can look like it has fucking rabies if you make your fucking pupils too fucking big. Now, this is probably some Eddsworld character. I'm on an Eddsworld high. Now, he looked pretty fucking weird when I did the weird ass smile. But now, adding the big pupils, it very much looks like he's either high, he's on drugs. It looks unnatural. It doesn't look like this is just how he is all the time. My apologies. I'm not cutting any of this audio out, even the parts where Camtasia swears I'm being too loud at. So, basically, in conclusion, no, there is no conclusion. This was just a dumb video. In conclusion, expressions suck. And I draw eyeballs.